So just a few comments about fusing the LTO blocks. This has been the subject of discussion on the forum, as we know. Now I've just received one of these today. This is a solar fuse block rated at 1000 volts DC, so it's more than sufficient for our needs, and it comes with these cartridge fuses here. This one's a 30 amp, I think it is, but I'd probably use a 20 or something like that. Anyway, so they just pop into this holder. Sorry about this, I'm trying to hold the phone and do this at the same time. I can't do it. Right, so that's back in there. So the question is where to mount this, or whether to use this. These would be about £5 each for me, I think, something like that, £6 each. So if I was to buy, I've got 24 blocks, so 24 times 5, so it's a couple of £100. At least is it 20? £100 worth of fuse blocks, but it's probably worth it. So it's got wire entry and screws for wire entry, so I'm thinking potentially putting it in the bus bar. Cut down the bus bar so that it fits into either end of that, and then you've got a fuse in the middle of the blocks. Each block could have one of these. You don't have to have it standing up, you could have it lying down like that and just have the cut down the bus bars going into the screw receptacles at the side. So basically you have the fuse in the middle of the pack, which for every single LTO block, and that they would be reasonably accessible. In fact, if they're all facing this way, put it that way, and then you can replace the fuses without too much trouble. So that's cutting down the bus bar, or replacing the bus bars with this, with these modified to fit in between. Or, I mean, I presume you can put it anywhere you like here. You put it on the end. The old double-sided tape, wires coming from the terminal to the connector. So it's a question of where is going to be best for your particular setup. I quite like the bus bar idea, actually. I quite like the idea of it just sitting there like that in the middle of the pack. So I'll have to see. I'll do some tinkering. I'll try cutting down a couple of bus bars and see how well and how easy that is, because I don't want to have to do 25 of those if it's a pain in the neck to do. I mean, you could make up short lengths of with 6mm connectors and a short length of wire to fit straight into there. So you could do that. Anyway, that's one idea. So that's the solar fuse holder and mounting unit and connector, etc. So just ideas of where to put that on the LTO blocks.